welcome to today's stretch. Grab yourself a mat, get yourself in a comfortable environment. We're going to be stretching the whole body today with a little element of stability. We know how important that is to work on that stability once we've worked on that mobility. So make yourself comfortable and let's go.
Stretch number 1 is a cat-cow. Bring yourself onto all fours. Knees placed under the hips, wrists placed under the shoulders. We're looking for maximum movement through the mid part of the spine. As we pull the spine up to the ceiling, the head drops, separating the shoulder blades. As we go in the other direction, you're pulling the belly button down towards the ground as you lift the head up. Try and breathe gently in and out as you go through the 4 moves. Moving to the next stretch, we're going into a frog stretch. Coming down to the elbows, bring the knees as wide as you can. A couple of options with the feet. You can either have the heels together or you can bring the feet wider apart. That will just change where you feel the stretch. Try and get a neutral spine position. Relax the muscles through the neck, through the jaw. You can rest your head on your hands. You can also stack your fists. And you can even rest your head and your forearms on a couch or a chair if you're unable to get that low. We're now going to just move to the side, get a big stretch through those lats. We're going to keep it fairly dynamic by alternating the sides. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves onto our backs. We're going into a glute stretch, one ankle on the opposite knee. Reach the arm out to the side and try and drop both feet over to one side, both knees to one side. The higher up the thighs, the more of a stretch you're going to get through your glutes. Try and relax the breathing and then bring it over to the other side. If you want to hold it for a bit longer, feel free to pause the video and just hold it for a little bit longer. You can even hug that knee in towards your chest a bit more to enhance the stretch. We're going to finish this one off with a bridge. So just bring the feet together, the knees together, and just gently bring those hips off the ground and come back down. Make sure you're pushing the heels into the ground and you're not lifting using your back. This is one of my absolute favourite stretches. Thoracic opener, so onto your side. That top arm slides forward. You're trying to keep your fingers in contact with the ground as you draw a big semicircle up above the head. Little tip for this one, make sure that top knee stays in line with that bottom knee. So what you can do is place a cushion between the knees, pinch the cushion and just make sure that that top knee doesn't slide back. That way we know all the stretch and rotation is happening through the thoracic part of the spine. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. Again, you can pause the video if you want to hold this stretch for a little bit longer. But working on the mobility through the thoracic part of the spine helps with breathing, it helps with strengthening the core, relaxation. Imagine you're really twisting through that waist as you come around. Okay, bring yourself up. Stretching out the lats now. Bring the knees just wider than the shoulders, and you're going to pull the hips back. You'll notice that my hips are behind my knees, not above. And as I rotate, I'm trying to lengthen through the lats, and they can be a huge culprit in that forward slouchy posture. So pull those hips back, give a big rotation. Imagine you're trying to get the longest point between your fingertips and your hips. Try and relax the breathing, relax the neck, relax the jaw. A couple more repetitions and we're on to the next stretch. Okay, now we've loosened up those muscles. It's the perfect opportunity to work on posture and stability. So we're going to start face down, arms above the head, thumbs up towards the ceiling. And we're going to raise those arms off the ground, squeezing all those muscles through the back. These are our posture muscles, the ones that allow us to stand up tall. Now we're going to bring the arms down to the side. This just changes which muscles are working, but still super important for strengthening your posture. Try and keep your face facing down towards the ground, but chin tucked in. So don't let that head drop. And again, make sure those thumbs are pointing up so the palm of your hands are facing out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and pull down. A couple more repetitions and we're on to the next stretch. Okay, bring yourself up onto one knee. That back foot has itself perched on a couch or a low step. Make sure your hips are parallel. Make sure the rib cage is stacked over the hips so you're not bending through the back. And you're going to lean those hips forward. Bring that arm up above the head. Try and keep those hips square. Now the further away your knee is from the couch, step, wall, the less intense it feels. So if you want more of an intense stretch, bring that knee backwards. Closes up the angle a little bit more at the knee, and you're going to feel a more intense stretch. Over to the other side. And again, you can hold this one for a little bit longer if you want to. Just press pause. And then play again when you're ready. Use that breathing. Big inhale at the top. As you reach the arm over, big exhale. Fantastic work, guys. This one can feel a little bit intense, so just take it slow. Also, feel free to put a cushion under the knee if you need to. Okay, last two. We are going to be in a downward dog position, stretching out the back of those legs. So as you can see, I'm pushing my heels into the ground and pulling my chest towards my thighs. Feel free to take some breaks on this one. A minute is a fairly long time to hold this position. Trying to keep a nice neutral spine. Feel free to take a break halfway. Inhale, exhale, creating space through the back of those legs. Okay, we're going to alternate, just walking those heels back, giving each side an opportunity to reach its maximum potential. We're almost there. Fantastic work, everyone. A couple more reps. Okay, so what I want you to do is grab some pillows, or if you have a bolster at home, grab a bolster and take a lay down on your back. I'm going to find a comfortable position. So I have my soles of my feet together, knees wide. You can either do palms facing the ceiling, arms wide. I'm going to place my hands on my belly so I can really feel how the breathing is working. So I'm going to do a big inhale through my nose, inflate my belly, inflate the rib cage, big exhale through the mouth. Big inhale. Big exhale. I want you to feel what the rib cage is doing. Breathing is so important through times of stress. It's important for our posture. It's important for our entire well-being. So just taking a time to take a breath and just slow down is really important. It may feel hard to stay still. All the more reason to give it a shot. Just a few more breaths and you're there. Okay, gently come onto your side. Bring the hands together and give yourself a huge clap. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.